The ocean is calling once again, inviting us to listen to its ancient stories and to remember the journeys that have shaped generations. And with Moana 2 on the horizon, excitement is in the air. Fans everywhere are eager to see what new adventures await Moana and Maui and how their story will continue to inspire. The first film was more than a movie, it was a celebration of Polynesian culture and spirit. It brought to the big screen the vibrant traditions, values, and beauty of the Pacific Islands, giving audiences a glimpse into a world that is both ancient and alive. Bringing Maui to life, let me share the legends I grew up with, stories that shaped my childhood. These tales, passed down through generations, are the heart of our identity and connect us to our ancestors. Moana sparked conversations and curiosity about the Pacific Islands, showing young kids heroes who looked like them. For many, it was the first time they saw their own faces, families, and traditions reflected in a major film. That's powerful. It tells them their stories and culture matter. It gives them pride and a sense of belonging, knowing their heritage is valued and celebrated worldwide. The music, characters, and stunning animation created something timeless. Songs like How Far I'll Go became anthems of courage and self-discovery, resonating with people of all backgrounds. Moana showed the world the importance of family, courage, and our deep connection to ancestors and the environment. It reminded us that our roots and relationships are what give us strength. Maui's tattoos became a highlight, not just cool designs but living chapters of his life. Each mark tells a story, a memory, a lesson learned along the way. In Polynesian culture, tattoos are a sacred language, telling who you are, where you come from, and what you've achieved. They are a visual history, etched into skin, that honors both the individual and the community. They're a badge of honor and a promise to the future. Each tattoo is a commitment to carry forward the values and stories of our people. As we look to Moana 2, I wonder how the story will build on this foundation. Will we see new legends, new heroes, and new lessons for the next generation? The first film set a new standard for authentic storytelling. It showed what's possible when filmmakers listen to and collaborate with the cultures they represent. Now we have a chance to explore even deeper into the magic of Polynesia. There are so many stories still waiting to be told, and so much wisdom to share with the world. The journey isn't over. There are new islands, new challenges, and new tattoos to earn. Moana's voyage continues, and with it the celebration of a culture that has always embraced adventure. The ocean's stories are endless. Each wave carries a memory, each horizon a promise of discovery. I'm ready to see where it takes us next. You're welcome. And as we set sail once more, let's remember, our stories, like the ocean, have no end. So, who is Maui? If you've seen the movie, you know him as the charismatic demigod with a giant fishhook. But Maui is more than that. He's a legendary hero whose stories are told across the Pacific, from Hawaii to Aotearoa. He's a unifier, a thread connecting diverse Polynesian cultures, our original superhero. Sometimes a trickster, sometimes a creator, Maui's spirit is always bold and clever. He shows that even an underdog can change the world. One famous legend, Maui slowed the sun, giving us longer days. Another, he fished up the islands, making him part of our origin stories. Maui's tales connect him to the very creation of our world. That's why his stories and his tattoos carry so much weight. He's not just a hero in our world, he's the hero who made our world. Maui's tattoos in Moana are more than just body art. They're a living tapestry of his life story, etched onto his skin for all to see. Each tattoo is animated right on his skin, coming alive to retell his greatest feats and deepest struggles. Disney's choice to make them living, moving stories was genius. A visual nod to Polynesian oral tradition where history and legend are passed down through generations by word of mouth and art. Mini Maui, his animated conscience, brings humor and heart, reminding Maui and us of his true story even when he tries to hide from it. The tattoos show his epic victories, lassoing the sun, pulling up islands, harnessing the winds, each one a symbol of his legendary deeds and the respect he's earned. They're his resume, worn with pride, a visual record of everything he's accomplished and overcome. In Polynesian culture, tattoos commemorate achievements and milestones, a visual record of one's journey, marking rites of passage, bravery, and personal growth. But they also reveal vulnerability, telling stories of pain and loss alongside triumph. The unmoving tattoo on his back tells of his painful past, rejection by his human parents, a wound that never truly heals. It's a scar, a memory that shapes his need for validation and belonging, reminding him of where he came from. By showing both triumph and tragedy, the film gives Maui depth, making him more than just a mythic hero. Our stories are made of both joy and sorrow, and both define us just as they define Maui. Maui's tattoos make him relatable, not just a demigod, but someone with a story like ours, filled with ups and downs, victories and scars. They're more than ink, they're his soul, a living testament to the power of storytelling and the importance of remembering where we come from. To understand Maui's tattoos, you have to understand Polynesian tattooing, ancient, sacred, and deeply spiritual. The word tattoo comes from Tatau, and in our cultures it's a rite of passage, not a whim. Tattoos connect you to ancestors, family, land, and gods. Patterns are a language, carrying your identity and heritage. The process is communal and ceremonial, with family and community supporting you. Pain is part of the journey, a test of commitment. Designs represent genealogy, social status, spiritual protection, and connection to nature. Tattoos make the invisible visible, your inner identity on the outside. Seeing these traditions in Moana honored a sacred art form. Tattoos are earned, tell a story, and are a source of pride and mana, spiritual power. They're a living tradition, vital to our identity today. Creating Maui's tattoos was a huge responsibility, and Disney took it seriously. They formed the Oceanic Story Trust, experts, elders, and master tattooists, to ensure authenticity. Advisors like Sua Peter Sulu Ap guided animators on the meaning and style of traditional patterns. Maui's tattoos blend styles from across Polynesia, reflecting his status as a hero to all. The film's tattoos are Neo-Polynesian, traditional inspiration, adapted for animation and storytelling. Traditional Tatau follows strict rules. Maui's are more illustrative, telling clear stories. The animators captured the spirit of Tatau, a record of life, while making it accessible to a global audience. Mini Maui's movement paid homage to our living oral traditions. It was a beautiful fusion of ancient art and modern technology. Cultural experts ensured Maui's look was both respectful and magical. Chief Tui's tattoos tell a different story, a leader's story. He wears a pea, the traditional Samoan tattoo, symbolizing manhood, service, and commitment. Receiving a pea is a painful, weeks-long ordeal, a test of courage and leadership. The designs are filled with ancestral meaning, representing lineage, courage, and social role. The pea is a protective layer of ancestral strength, a constant reminder of responsibility. It explains Chief Tui's fierce protectiveness and caution. The filmmakers honored this tradition by giving him authentic, culturally significant markings. His authority isn't just inherited, it's earned and etched onto his body. The pea is a powerful symbol of true leadership in Polynesian society. In Polynesia, tattoos are far more than just body art. They are a bridge to the past, a claim to the present, and a legacy for the future. Each mark is a living story, passed down through generations, carrying the wisdom and spirit of those who came before. Every line and curve is a thread weaving you into your community, your land, and your ancestry. Tattoos are a visible bond, connecting families and villages, and reminding each person of their place in the larger tapestry of Polynesian life. Many tattoos trace genealogy, turning your body into a living family tree. These intricate patterns are not random, they map out your lineage, your ancestors' journeys, and the stories that shaped your identity. They're a source of mana, spiritual power inherited from ancestors and gods. The act of receiving a tattoo is sacred, believed to strengthen your connection to the spiritual world and to those who walked before you. For warriors, tattoos are spiritual armor, offering protection and courage in battle. For chiefs, they are a sign of divine right and leadership, marking them as chosen by the gods and respected by their people. For Maui, the legendary demigod, his tattoos are the source of his supernatural power and unique identity. Each symbol on his skin tells a tale of adventure, bravery, and transformation. Tattoo symbols connect us to land and sea, shark teeth for protection, waves for life's journey, and other motifs that hold deep meaning for Polynesian people. Mountains and turtles represent stability and longevity, grounding us in the enduring strength of our homeland and the wisdom of nature. These designs ground us, reminding us of our origins and our duty to care for the environment. Tattoos are a daily reminder of our responsibility to protect the land and sea that sustain us. Tattoos declare who you are and what you stand for. They are a statement of pride, resilience, and belonging, worn boldly for all to see. Reviving traditional tattooing is an act of cultural pride and reclamation. It's a way for new generations to honor their roots and keep ancient traditions alive. Moana captured this beautifully. These marks are living, breathing parts of us, woven into our daily lives and celebrations. They're declarations of resilience and survival, proof that our culture endures despite challenges and change. Tattoos are the unbreakable spirit of the Pacific, binding generations together and keeping our stories alive for the future. As we await Moana 2, it's exciting to imagine how our heroes have grown. Moana is now a master wayfinder and leader. Maui has rediscovered his purpose. In Polynesian culture, major life changes are often marked with new tattoos. Will we see new ink on Moana or Maui? It would show their growth and new responsibilities. Moana's achievements, saving her people, restoring Te Fiti, could be honored with her first traditional tattoo. Maui, redeemed and changed, might earn a new tattoo symbolizing his journey with Moana. These marks would be powerful symbols of transformation and friendship. Moana's success proved the world craves authentic stories. As we look to the sequel, we hope it continues to honor and celebrate Polynesian culture. The journey continues, and new stories are waiting to be written, on their skin and in their hearts.